How are you feeling? And what have you been able to do and not do so far?
Yeah, feeling good, and you know, it's healing, recovering. So just trying to take it day by day, do what the trainers and doctors are telling me to do, and follow their guidance on all that stuff. So it's feeling better, and certainly working hard to make sure it keeps going that way.
And I mean, what are you looking at as okay? How realistic is it for me to be back this week, and how do you balance that between short term, obviously for this week, and then long term? Okay, we're trying to win the division here. This is a key five games we have.
Yeah, I think, as far as my approach, I think I certainly, want to play and want to be out there, and doing everything I can to get out there. So, where that puts me or how, when, how I'm able to, uh, how I recover depends on what I do day to day. And that's where my focus is on, uh, what I'm doing and focusing on healing it up.
Tom Rock.
The traditional question to ask players in your situation is, if there was a game today, would you be able to go? Um, I guess I know you didn't practice today, but you feel like you're close enough that you would have been able to gut something out today.
I'm not sure. I think luckily there's not a game today, and to think of it hypothetically, I'm not sure. We all use the week to prepare our bodies to play on Sundays, and that's part of the schedule, the way it works for all of us. So I'm not sure, and my goal is to continue to improve throughout the week.
Was there any relief from you that this doesn't seem to be something that's going to cost you the rest of?
Yeah, I mean, I think, as far as, where it puts me and how I recover it, that's up to me, up to, how I approach this process and doing everything I can to get back as soon as possible.
Ralph.
Hey Daniel, we were told you worked with the trainers today. I'm just curious, what were you doing with the trainers? What were you able to do? And are you at the point where you can even run on the leg at this point?
Yeah, just working with them in the training room, doing treatment and certain exercises, just to try to help it heal. So exactly, what we did, I'm not sure. Uh, we're gonna talk about that, but it was good. I was feeling better, and I'm working to progress it every day.
Pat Leonard.
Hey Daniel, do you think in hindsight you made it any worse by coming back into the game for a couple plays?
Uh, I don't think so. I think at that point I was obviously wanted to be back in the game, and thought I could, and wanted to give it a shot. So I don't think I made it any worse, and um, I thought I could go back out there.
Talking to some people who've had hamstring injuries, a lot of what they say is the only thing that helps it is rest. So, like, I mean, is it fair to say that the only thing that's going to make it better is you not doing much?
I think, like I said, the rest and recovery through the week is a big part of getting healthy. Play games on Sundays for everyone in the NFL, and certainly use the week to recover. So I think yeah, rest is a piece of it, but there's also a number of other things that go into the healing process and making sure I recover as quickly as I can.
Daniel, I know this isn't the same as injuries you've had in the past, but what experience are you drawing from those injuries that you've had in the past as far as balancing being patient versus, pushing yourself to get back on the field as quickly as possible?
Yeah, I mean, I think my approach has always been to try to get back as soon as possible, and I think you understand where your body is and what you can do, and I think every injury is different, and you got to listen to your body. But at the end of the day, it's as soon as I can get back and get back out on the field and recover, I want to be out there. So that's my goal.
As far as we know, with the physical toll and the recovery needs to be this week, are you keeping your the mental side, the preparation? Are you keeping that the same as you would if you weren't dealing with this injury? And how, as far as the meeting goes and stuff like that, I would imagine your role hasn't changed much in terms of you guys getting together, kind of putting this game plan together for Sunday.
Yeah, I think certainly preparing the way I always do to play, and making sure that I'm while I'm didn't practice today, still getting those reps and making sure I understand what exactly we're doing and prepare myself to play. So that's certainly my approach this week, as it would be any week.
You talked a lot in the beginning of the season about your relationship with Colt and how he's helped you in that respect. I'm just curious, if the roles reverse this week, how do you approach that relationship with him if he's the one who ends up getting the start on Sunday?
Yeah, I think the approach we've both taken throughout this year is to prepare to play, and I know he's every week that he hasn't played, he's been prepared to play, and it does a great job watching tape and understand the game plan and knowing what we're doing and preparing to play. So that's certainly the approach that we both take every week, and I certainly don't see it being different this week.